it cost me a lot more when I was younger in the game than it does now. It did. Now, I mean, it cost me more and I earned less. It's crazy. Because, you know, you're trying to buy the nice mowers, and you're trying to buy the big commercial shit, and you're having to pay for all that stuff. And a lot of times you're having to pay for it before you actually can earn with it. See, I've done paid for it and earned with it, and done it again and again and again, and compounded things each season. Okay, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Monday morning, and we're getting started. Anthony's gonna pick Zach up and all that in the other truck. Yeah. So today we got, well, we're gonna be doing something untypical, and you know, y'all know that I don't like doing pine straw. I don't normally do pine straw and all that. Well, today we are. We're going to be doing the bushes at a property, but they're paying a lot of money. They're paying about $12 a bale to do pine straw. So I'm getting $8 a bale to spread it, and we're doing like 20 bales. So yeah. At the end of the day, the job's going to pay, I think she left me a check $486 or something like that. And dude, it's not going to take no time. I got Anthony out here too today. I would not even be doing that other job, that pine straw job, but I didn't have Anthony. He wanted to work today, so I created work. And see, that's what I can do if I know that guys want to work and they don't mind coming to work, and they're going to not make it where if I take on more work, it makes me have to work harder. Because I don't want to work no harder. I'll just be honest. I ain't trying to work harder. I don't want to work harder. We're good. I'm good where I'm at, just doing the lawns. But if the guys want to come out here, do bushes and pine straw, then that's what we'll do. You know, the job over here today is she's a regular customer of mine. And I don't do the yard anymore, but I do everything else. And the yard is so little, man. That's not my normal operation motto, y'all. And I know I'm gonna have some guys come in with me. I thought you said you don't do. Everything has a price, okay? So this customer, unique customer, they don't mind spending money. They don't care. They like the way we do things. They like the way we time things. They know me. They trust us. They trust my judgment. I've done a lot of work for them. I installed their whole front yard. I took out a tree, dug out the stump, and we did sod, and it turned out beautiful. They don't really care about how much something costs, within reason, right? So that's what, you know, we're doing. So I'm gonna go by, well, I guess I'm gonna go by the Home Depot and pick up some straw. And they don't sell, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Home Depot does not sell the bales of straw no more. They sell the round things of straw. So they're saying it's like 2. I don't believe that. But so last year it was 35 bales of straw. I'm having to change that up just a little bit because I don't know how it's going to level out as far as, you know, 35 regular bales versus, you know, the new way they're doing it. With the, I don't know, it's like a round thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a picture up here if I have time. It ain't 2 bales though. I don't care what anybody says. It ain't 2 bales. It might be close to 2 bales. It's more like probably 1.6, 1.75 bales. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to buy about 16 or 17 of these in order well, 18 or so. Probably just buy 18. And she's done left the check and everything. I talked to her last night, and I explained to her, I said, everything's a lot more expensive. She says, I know. She said, don't worry about it. Let's just do it. And I'm like, okay. And we'll be back over here, and I'm probably, if we have time today, I'll show y'all some of the stuff that we're going to be doing over here. We're going to take out this tree. We're waiting on the HOA. I think I mentioned it before. Last time I did the tree over there, it cost them a bunch of money more than what it should have, because they had me doing all this running around, and we didn't know what we didn't know. And so I had to go get permitted, and then I had to go back, and then I had to take pictures, and I had to take the picture. It was ugly. I had to meet with the arborist out there and all that. So it's a pretty big deal to do trees in the city limits there. So I'm very thankful and grateful to have Anthony out here today. That's really going to help. Tell you what, Anthony has really been a blessing for us this year. You know, of course, he's learning, and that's good, but it works out really good for me too, because I don't have to commit 100% to him to make sure he's getting, you know, enough money per week, and he don't have to commit 100% to me, because he's trying to do something better than in his life than what than working for me, right? I mean, okay. I mean, let's just be real. You know, he's like I've told you guys before. He's going to be in the real estate game. So the method today is timing. Number one, there's no place to park over there at this job where we're doing the bushes. I mean, there is no place to pull 2 trucks up. It is ugly. It's the main reason why I don't even work over there in that neighborhood. We have one other little property we do for a rental over there, and that's it. But it ain't on the main drag. This property today is on the main drag. Y'all have been over there before, and it's a tiny property, but this is something that we do about once a year. And usually when I do work over there, we usually charge at least $300. She don't even, I mean, today I'm going to make probably, after it's all said and done, after I buy everything and all that, we're probably going to make about $300 profit after I pay everybody and all that. So, yeah. But there's no place to park, and that's the main reason why I don't like being in these little neighborhoods. I'll do it, you know, when you're doing a YouTube channel like me, and then you make statements like, you know, like me, I make statements like, well, I don't really like being, I don't do little neighborhoods. Well, there's always an exception, you know, and since we're out here for money, the exception is usually, well, either money and or the customer's not gonna whine and cry about nothing. But the goal is for me to be able to get over here and beat them to the pine straw job, so I can get the pine straw there and offload it. That's why I'm sending them to the store and to do one property before they come over there. So that's kind of where I'm at. Of course, I got to go to Home Depot, and that can be, well, that can be a lot. What I ought to do is just call Zach and tell him to go do Ed's first, and then do that one, and then come over there to do the bushes. I don't know if 1 yard is going to be enough. Let's see. That's what I'm going to do. I just changed the plan just now. I need to get Zach on the phone.
Hello?
Hey. So, you know, you never know how long it's going to take me to get pine straw. I'm on my way now.
Yeah.
And I need to beat y'all over there because there's no place to park for 2 trucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about this? Why don't y'all go do Ed's first? Right?
Okay.
Do Ed's, and then do Fairgreen,
Yeah.
and then meet me over there at Tammy's.
Okay.
Ed is the last one on the list, so that's really the only one that makes sense that we can do this kind of on the way, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because once we get to the top side of Noonan up there, then we're going to be coming back down 29. So Ed would have to wait till the end then, you know.
Yeah.
So I think y'all do, and make sure you get a check or cash from Ed, all right? I'm really liking where Zach's at, y'all. Just want to throw that out there since it's on my brain. That'll really help us. That gives me more time because I need more time to get the pine straw, and that's something that a lot of people don't factor in when they're doing their money. They're bidding on jobs. If I got to go get the pine straw, that's costing. It's costing me something. So my thinking is, well, I'll go get the pine straw, mulch or whatever, while they're doing something else, where they're not waiting on me, you know. So that's where we're at. And to me, that's the best way to do stuff. So I'm not gonna have a guy with me going to Home Depot, but I might be at Home Depot 15 minutes, and or I might be there a freaking hour. You just never know. Gotta get fuel too. Damn. So I appreciate all the comments yesterday on the video about the hourly thing. That's just my thinking, and that ain't no dig against nobody that does work by the hour, because you can definitely make a lot of money by the hour. But to me, you know, working by the hour is a learning tool to get better. And then sometimes working by the hour is you're gonna do better, because working by the hour is safer. Okay. I didn't mention that in the video yesterday. By the hour is always a safer bet, you know, but the outcome is always what it is. You know, if you work by the hour, the outcome is, you know, so many dollars, and you're guaranteed that, and that's a good thing to a certain degree. But to a gambling guy like me, it ain't. I mean, it's doable, and I have done it, and you know. And like I said yesterday, I'll do it on things I don't know nothing about, as long as that number makes sense. But usually, I got so much work, not because we're great, though we're good. I got so much work because I'm consistent. And just like with everything that you guys see me do, all the way down to the YouTube videos, y'all see I'm pretty consistent with YouTube videos. It's like I get into a mode, and then I just keep digging at it, man. Keep digging at it. Being consistent is the number one thing out here, you know. And once you establish that, then it's about being efficient and consistent. And then once you establish that, well, you're balling then, to me, you know. And I know there are careers out there and things that make more money, but I had one guy come in the comments yesterday, and he was saying, I can't remember who it was, my bad, but he was saying his wife's got 2 master's degrees and she's a teacher, and she doesn't make as much money as he does cutting grass. And that's a shame, I gotta say, but that shows you how valuable a business like this can be, how profitable a business like this can be. It can be extremely profitable as long as you're efficient, you know. So y'all saw the Bobcat running yesterday. I am just so happy with the Bobcat right now. I don't even know how to act. Still gonna get another one, but we're 2K. So I mean, since Bobby caught on fire, and since they sold that other Takeuchi machine that I was gonna save 10 grand on, I done made 2,500 with the Bobcat. And got more work too. I just don't have time. So that's pretty good. You know, when you consider I was only going to save 10 grand. I know when I was looking at it, or we were looking at that Takeuchi, that used one, that we were saying, man, you need to jump on that, dude. That's 10. Yeah, I did need to jump on that. But at the end of the day, I didn't. I wasn't, and all that's on purpose, y'all. You know, when they told me they had a machine that was ready to go, that had that blah blah hours on it, then, you know, ideally, you know, I could have went and got it if I wanted to, but I wasn't. Well, at the end of the day, I wasn't ready. My brain wasn't ready. I was in the midst of preparing and thinking, okay, because I didn't know the Bobcat was going to do what it did. I didn't know that it was going to catch on fire. I didn't know, you know, so everything was like fresh in my mind, and I'm kind of scurrying a little bit, and kind of a good thing in a way that the machines are not as available as they once were, because it made me have to sit back and rethink things, right? It did. So now that I've, you know, had a few weeks to sleep on it, and then seeing the Bobby running so good, I'm really glad that I did not pull the trigger on that used machine. I'm going to get a brand new machine, y'all. We're going to give it a try. It's a lot of money, but it's relatively not that risky when you consider what the machine's resale values are. So, and a warranty and everything. It's a lot more riskier to buy one from an auction, or one, you know, that I don't know anything about history-wise. If I buy a brand new one, even though it may have its problems, I don't know. We'll see. The problems are going to be minimal for the first 2,000 hours for sure. And by that time, if I put 2,000 hours on a skid steer, I've been paid for it twice, or more, because it's going to be a little more powerful than my T190, and the hydraulics are going to be a lot more powerful, twice as powerful. That's a big deal on the auxiliary hydraulics, and it's going to be a lot more comfortable doing work in it. You know, I was out there over the weekend, you know, y'all saw, ripping up, snatching up and all this, you know, and, you know, dust and just bugs and bees, and it's just heat, you know, it's just not a friendly environment. So, yeah. I'm over at the Home Depot, man, and I got a buddy that works here, and he's working at the register here, and he's worked with me before, and he's telling me that, and I'm looking at it, that the pine straw looks like it's been mixed and baled up with wheat straw. So I'm not gonna even buy it from here, dude. I'm not even gonna waste the resources. We'll just go on over here to Lowe's now, because, you know, I'm charging, man. It's gotta be decent, and it ain't gotta be long, you know, needle and all that pretty stuff. It's gotta be, well, it can't have wheat straw in it. Come on, man. So, and there's a Lowe's right across the street, and see, and that's the problem that I talk about a lot. You know, good thing that the Lowe's is right on the way to the job. So 30 bales, man. It's not like, yeah, last year we got like 27, and it was enough. I should be all right on time though. So it didn't take no time to get the 30 bales loaded. So I think I got gloves in the back of the truck here. We ought to have a pretty good day today though. Around $900 is what the business should gross today. That's what we should gross today. That's after I pay for the pine straw. See, the way I am, I don't even want to do the pine straw. So it's got to pay really good for me to do it, and this job is going to pay really good. But as far as me spreading straw, that's not going to too tough happen I mean, that's just not what I do. You know, I personally don't want to spread narrow bale, but I will, because I'm going to be over here way before they get over here. Should be. All right, y'all. So wrap on that. 10:30, man. It took us about an hour, man, of everybody being the property here, y'all. We installed this grass, so but I don't really have a lot of time. This is the tree we're going to be removing as soon as the city says we can. I may trim a couple of branches off of it today to kind of help that process. They want to put grass here. There was a tree like that. It was right here in the middle of this yard, and there was a big rock and a big bed in the middle. It was ugly, man. I wish I had pictures of it, but on my old computer. Or y'all, I don't have time to kick it, man. So I got all the bales unloaded. I didn't put them across the front here because it's going to be in the way. Now I'm going to take my truck down the street here and park it in the parking lot, and hop on my mower and ride back up here so Zach and them can park here. Then I'm going to take my hand snips and I'm going to start cutting the rose bushes because they get cut way down. So yeah, y'all see I put a pile over there out of the way, and see that tree right there is the tree we're going to be removing. I'm probably going to have to bring the man lift over here for that. I mean, I could probably use a ladder, but I don't have to. So yeah, so now I'm waiting on Zach and them to get here, and we will go from there. I got about half of it going down the walk to the back, and but you see how pristine the yard is. That grass turned out real good, but it's in a great scenario to win. Look at all the sun it's getting, you know. So, but they paid a lot of money for that little bit of grass, y'all, for real. Okay, I'm gonna move out the way. Okay, y'all, so I got the rose bushes cut. I just went on and cut them while I was waiting on them to get here. I'm just curious. There's a Zack attack, y'all. Getting it already. Zack loves doing these bushes. So I got Anthony back here. Let's see how he's doing back here. You gonna have enough to do it all?
I think I'm gonna be a little bit short.
Okay. This is Anthony's first time spreading pine straw, y'all. It's not hard. Pretty easy, really. That looks good, dude.
And the please.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. You're doing it good, man, for real. And if you was doing it bad, you know what I'd tell you, right?
That I'm worthless?
You're doing it good, dude, for real. That looks real good. Real good down through there. Let me get a little bit of footage here. Dude, you sure you ain't never done this before? Dude.
Man, it's simple, man.
Dude, it looks like you done this before.
That's the easy stuff, man. All I gotta do is spread it around.
Yeah. I mean, that looks better than 15-year vet bow. This looks real good, man. Man, I'm loving it, man. Moving along pretty quick. This blower right here is good for this kind of thing. It's looking pretty good. Well, the customer liked it, so that's all that matters, really. good, man. And then get the blower and the hitch trimmer, and then we'll go into the truck. And that blower goes on Zach's truck. There y'all. And there we go. All right, y'all. Yeah, just set them in. So wrap on that. 10:30, man. It took us about an hour, man, of everybody being there. I trimmed the rose bushes by hand with the hand snips, because I was waiting on Zach and them. But y'all saw it. It looks pretty good. Now it looks like it might rain, man. So we're gonna try to beat the rain, man. Yeah. It's hot. It's getting hot, man. But that's a nice that little job right there is gonna pay. It pays really good, man. Okay, y'all. So another way that Ray makes extra money. So look, so the homeowner here gave me extra $40 to cut some of the stuff off the bottom of these, to cut the ivy off. Just cut it off at the bottom. So I'm going to take about 5 minutes here with my little chainsaw and just touch it. Y'all see, man. Just in case you didn't know, this is a 201T. That's me. It's this tree right here she's talking about. Look at that. So, I mean, how long is this going to take, man? Not long. Y'all see all that? Look at that. She gonna get this done for $40. Y'all see that, man? Unbelievable, man. Yeah. Put y'all right there. I can't hold it. Look at all that, man. That's how I do. I try not to mortar the tree up, but hey. The trees don't die if you don't. So you guys can see that I'm just cutting the ivy. We are scarring the tree up some, but if you don't do this, the ivy's going to kill the tree. I mean, it's so thick on there that, yeah, it's pretty bad, so. Shit. Less than 5 minutes. So this yard just went from 60 to 100. That's quick. Yeah. But you gotta have a saw, and you gotta have a saw that'll crank up. You know, you gotta have a saw that won't break your back. You know, usually the cheaper the saw is, the heavier it is. On to the next one. Peace out. I'm gonna go to the back. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna set y'all up on the time lapse right here, and y'all done seen me cut this one 100 times, so we're gonna let the skags stripe it up, y'all. Okay guys, so that's a wrap, man. And look, it's starting to sprinkle right on time, man. That's what we like, man. We like that, man. I love it to work and then it rain when we're done working, because that makes the grass grow. The grass will grow faster. Yeah. Damn. $960 on the day. And it's 140. Yeah, y'all. That's money. That's money right there. So out of the 960, right, minus labor, 2 guys for 5 hours. And fuel, $320. So 960 minus 320, that's 640. We'll just round it down to $600 profit today. How about that? How about that, y'all? 140 and it's raining. Shit. If you could profit $600 every day, you're doing good, and that's profit. I mean, if I could profit $600 every day after I pay everything, then that's good. Now, somebody else, that might not be good money for them because they might have a lot of expenses that I don't have. See, the smarter you are with your money and how you handle your money and how you bank your money and spend your money, that's the more profit you can make or not, right? I mean, I make top dollar out here in the amount of time that we're out here. Now, a lot of guys are going to say, well, man, y'all ought to work till 5 or 6 o'clock. We don't have to, you know. I'll take that $600 profit and I will do right by it. And turn it into more money, really. Basically what I'll do, I'll take that 600 and I'll run the whole week on it. So, I mean, that's just me, man. But see, everybody, when you're new in this business, it's hard to do that. I feel pretty good today, y'all. Feel very, very. There's nothing like, you know, working today and feeling good about everything that you're doing, and getting a nice profit. Nothing breaks, and you know, all that. All right, y'all know what it is. What time is it, y'all? It's Sammy time Monday. Peace out.